Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, August 9th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. I don't know what Tina Nguyen's been eating or drinking, but somebody better get me some of whatever she's having. Over the weekend, some new photos surfaced of the second-year figure star in the making as she gears up for the next phase of her season's contest plans. A few weeks ago, Nguyen rolled out a bigger, rounder look down at the Dallas Europa Pro, where she wound up finishing 5th in a lineup that turned out to be surprisingly deep. When she's firing on all cylinders, Nguyen has the round muscle bellies, impossibly small waist, and steadily improving V taper. If she comes in at even 5% better than we saw back in Dallas, it's entirely possible she could snag her first career win and head into her second Olympia with a whole lot of momentum. This weekend, fans who were lucky enough to attend the NPC Knox Classic down in Knoxville, Tennessee, certainly got their money's worth when 212 Pro Thomas Anderson took the stage as the evening's featured guest poser. The Tennessee native is looking like he's been doing his homework since making a strong season debut back at the New York Pro earlier in the season, and seems to have packed on quite a bit of quality muscle over the last few months. Since he turned pro by winning the middleweight division back at the 2013 NPC Nationals, Anderson has done a great job doing what it takes to turn into a quality 212 competitor. And with another year or so of seasoning under his belt, he'll have a real shot at developing into someone we can see on the Olympia stage, battling it out at the top of the division. So far this season, we've seen the explosion of the classic physique division, leading to all sorts of new talent coming out of the woodwork and making their way to the stage. And it looks like we can add another name to that ever-expanding list. The one and only Lorenzo Jones. At 49 years young, Jones has seen and done just about everything there is to do and see in the bodybuilding world. And late last week, he announced that he would indeed be bringing his talents over to the classic physique division to see how he stacks up against the competition. During his first 2 years on the pro circuit, we saw Mr. Six-Pack for Life bring home a handful of top 10 finishes in the 212 division, despite being outsized by some of the bigger athletes in the division. But the move over to Classic really seems to be the perfect fit. And with the fire in Jones' heart and the muscle to back it up, expect the unexpected. Here comes the tank, 6 weeks out from rolling up to the 212 Olympia stage with guns a-blazing. Charles Dixon seems like he's on pace to deliver his best look ever. Over the weekend, Dixon dropped the first official progress photos from his current Olympia prep, showing off all sorts of lines and striations we quite frankly have never seen from him this far out. We last saw Dixon back in March when he took 6th at the Arnold Classic before shutting things down for the midpoint of the season to focus on settling in and making improvements. Dixon has been a top 10 Olympia finisher for the past 2 seasons, and I wouldn't expect this year to be any different. But if he can keep up this torrid pace all the way to the finish line, there's a very good shot he could challenge for a top 3 finish. 20 years old, 365 pounds for reps on the shoulder press. Well, that just sounds like another day at the office for Daveon Hill. Late last week, some new training footage of this year's Junior USA middleweight champ in all-out off-season mode surfaced, moving heavy weights and packing on muscle in preparation for bringing in a version of Daveon 3.0 next season that he hopes will shock the world. At 20 years old, Hill already has developed a work ethic that is flat out impressive, and his impeccable resume of wins speak for itself. And as he continues to train, eat, and grow into his body, we're going to see him develop into a very special and intriguing talent. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!